Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. Before that, I want to invite you to a group reading online this Saturday, December 3rd, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can bring a question or just come for the energy, come for the messages that come through. Afterwards, I'll put it up on Patreon. Some of the energies that are coming through with the reading, I don't feel that it's necessarily about these things, but it might help. I'm getting a lot of Egypt energy, Isis, Osiris, Horus, crocodiles have been coming in, geometric shapes. So what is that's 6-dimensional energy, pyramids, and of course the sphere over the pyramid. There's something about a triangle with a sphere over it. If that means something to anyone out there. I'm also connecting with Sirius, the star, the dog star, and then also 7th dimensional energy, which I tune in as music. Cello Suite number 1 in G. If you don't know what that is, you could Google it. It's very familiar. It's in a lot of movies and TV shows. And when I set the energy for this collective reading space on Saturday, that song, that melody came in, and it's beautiful. So, all right, just wanted to welcome any of you who might be interested in that. I would love to see you there. So, all right, collective. Let's get started with your reading. Nice. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, so collective, anyone who is tuning in the past, you were in the energy of Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Like this. This feels like really good karma. Getting that there's something about the work that you've been doing on yourself, and the energy that you put out there for others, that there's a lot of distraction energy coming in, and it's actually the best kind of distractions. And I feel that, I mean, nothing was going on. And then as soon as I started the video, then I'm getting phone calls and text messages and whatever, and they're fantastic. They're the best news. It's help, it's opportunities, it's making life easier. So I don't believe in accidents. I love synchronicities. And so I feel that is a part of this reading, since right as I started, then my phone's been blowing up. So I feel like I haven't gotten to your reading yet. We've just started with the Wheel of Fortune in your past position, but I feel like what's coming through is a lot of fantastic karma. is heading your way. Blessings, opportunities, help, people coming in to assist you, things happening to make life easier. So, wow. I love this. This is fantastic. So in the past, Wheel of Fortune, yeah, there's something about you disconnecting from people who, drama starters, people who kind of thrive in conflict. And maybe people also who are in competition, who just create a lot of tension, conflict, disagreements. It feels like because you have either shed them out of your life and you're no longer dealing with people, that you are no longer in that energy and you are receiving positive karma. There's something about these people, these competitive people who just disagree, who make you feel, you might not even know what it is, but they just, you're like, oh, I just tension. I don't know what it is. That's your intuition telling you. It's this, I don't know why, but I really don't want to be around this person any longer. And okay, I'm getting that you have a very healing energy about you. People love being in your energy. And you have been so kind and generous with your attention, your energy, your focus, and giving it to people who don't appreciate it, who create conflict and competition, who don't give back. Instead, they're draining you. They're not meeting you. And by releasing what is no longer serves your highest and greatest good, your Wheel of Fortune has turned and you are ripe for amazing karma. The blessings that you have put out into the world, because I feel like you help a lot of people. I feel like you are just so human in the best way, like humanity. You've got this sense of this huge heart space, and you want to help people. You might be a healer yourself, and now that you've shed and limited or totally cut out people who are so toxic, then now your blessings can get to you. There's something about these energies that were lowering your vibration and blocking your blessings. I also get that these people, there might be a jealousy component or some way that they don't want you to succeed. I don't get what that is, or I'm not getting it, but there's something where they're blocking either with their energy, with how they're talking about you. They're not helping in any way. They've held you back, and you've grown, you've noticed this, you've put up boundaries, and now it feels like there's wall or mini walls have that were blocking your blessings from coming in. Now the blessings are coming in. So, wow, loving this. All right, so right now you are in the energy of power in reverse. All right. I always think that this half of the card looks like Anthony Hopkins. I don't know why. There's so many cards who look like either someone famous or look like someone I know. And I don't know why that's coming out. All right. So in present energy, you might be feeling like nothing is happening. That things aren't opening up, feeling unempowered. Maybe these are, it feels like challenges. Okay, I'm getting, if you were riding a bike down, like a mountain bike, down a dirt trail, and there's a sizable rock in the middle of the path, if you focus on that rock and you're like, oh no, a rock, then you will go right into that rock. Whereas if you see the rock and then you're like, all right, but your focus is where you want to go, around the rock, then that's what happens. It feels like right now, whatever might be distracting you that is unwanted, it's not about, I don't see a rock's not there. It's not about that. It's about seeing, okay, this is an issue. Now, how can I flow around this? This might have to do with finances. This rock in the middle of the path. And what I'm getting is that this is coming to an end. Some of you, it might be more of a spiritual poverty. And so you're recovering, you're allowing these blessings to come in. So 5 of Pentacles upright, you can see these people are wounded and out in the cold and separated, but there's a church, there's a building here that they could go in, but instead they're out in the cold, they're wounded. And so in reverse, this is letting those blessings come in, going inside, allowing what is yours to come to you, the end of feeling out in the cold. All right, the family pattern we're looking at today is light. Right, family pattern. What does the collective, whoever's tuning in today, need to know about light? Oh, okay. Wow, this is a really wonderful family pattern. There are people in your family who, this even feels ancestral as well. So family of origin or even ancestral line. There seems to be a lot of stars in your family, people who are gifted, people who are in the limelight, people who stand out, maybe somewhat famous, maybe known, and they follow their dreams. They're able to be themselves. They bring new ideas. This might be more ancestral. It feels like they do things differently. They have a new way of communicating. And it brought them a lot of success and harmony. And they were very celebrated. And the pattern here that I'm tapping into is that you have access to this. Right now, your ancestors are also with you, supporting you, guiding you to also step into this light. You have this within you. Maybe some of the work that you've been doing and shedding people from your space is allowing you to step into being more you, allowing you to celebrate and be celebrated, to feel that spark of joy. Maybe you're wanting to be seen more. Maybe you're wanting to be famous. Maybe you're ready to step into some type of limelight. And feels like this brings you, despite the fears, despite the delays in your journey to get there, this creates a great deal of celebration for you. To be brave, to speak your truth. If you have something that you want to bring into this world, some type of new way of communicating, or if you're wanting to learn something new, there's something about stepping into this, to allow this to come into your energy, to know that you have the support of your ancestors. I'm also getting like a future master self energy coming in that's pulling you, that's saying, choose this timeline, choose the highest vibrational timeline, go for what you've always wanted to go for, be the person you've always wanted to be. There's all this sunshiny, yellow, happy energy here in doing this. All right, a personal issue is solitude. The Hermit. Personal issue. It looks like you separate yourself, isolate yourself when you are imbalanced. Again, this is fantastic. Some of you might be shedding, not just shedding toxic beliefs and toxic people from your life, but toxic habits that you have. Some of you are releasing, have recently released addictive addictions, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs, maybe whatever you knew that you overeating. Is there anything else coming in? Just whatever these toxic patterns are, there's something about you going within and healing this so you could find realignment, so you can heal. A lot of you have done, this is a great family pattern, and your personal issue is a fantastic issue. It looks like you know how to go within, and when things are difficult, when you're called to that space, I'm also getting that you know how to heal yourself. You have learned, because you've gone through so many difficulties where there's imbalance in your life, that going within is where how you heal and find that realignment. Wow. All right. Conscience, what you would do if no one was there to judge you. And this is 7 of Pentacles in reverse, patience and planning. Okay. Whatever you have been working on, it feels like it's taken a really long time. And now there's something opening up in your energy that's bringing the sunshine, bringing that spotlight. Again, we've got the star, the light energy, and again, the sun energy. Again, there's this happiness, positivity. It seems that you have planted seeds in your past for what you wanted to harvest. And now, it's not happening right now. It feels very imminent in the near future, maybe in the next month. It feels like it's harvest time. You've planted so many beautiful seeds for your positivity, your pleasure, your happiness, vitality. You might even have have asked for it, wanted physical healing, something that you're passionate about, abundance, something that is fun and makes you feel joyful. There's this celebration energy throughout this reading, and success. It feels like a rebirth. Feels like, if you've been following these readings for a while, you've been doing so much work, working on yourself, cutting toxic people out of your space, learning how to find balance, releasing addictive patterns. And there's this feeling of all is well that's really coming in. If a suggestion, if you're not seeing in the 3D these things coming in, energy first, vibration first. So getting in touch with that feeling of positivity, of all is well, all is going amazing for me. You have to find the vibration of it. Imagine how that would feel to go through your day, to walk through your door and feel that, to get in your car on the way to work and feel that way, to go to bed and be so grateful for the day that you had. So if you're waiting for things to change before you feel that way, that's not how manifesting works. It's vibration first. It's igniting, activating those energies in your space, and then maintaining them, and giving those feelings to yourself. Wow. All right. So your desire is conflict and defeat. 5 of Swords. You want to close the cycle on any of this 5 of Swords energy. When I was shuffling the cards before the reading, when I was shuffling this deck, there was a card laying out on the table, and I just started shuffling, and then I was like, oh, I missed a card. And I was like, what card is being left out? And it was Five of Swords. So I have this feeling like you didn't even want that energy in this reading at all. Like it's you're done with anybody who brings that conflict, bullying energy, someone who enjoys being right at any cost, someone who wants to win, someone who is mentally manipulative, someone who a bully, someone who's a bully. And it looks like you want to seek personal closure. Some of you might, your desire is to, some of you are still on the fence. Like, should I keep the people with Five of Swords? I'm not quite sure. You know, you're still here. And some of you are like, I'm done with this person or these toxic people, these bullies, and I want them out of my life, and I'm not sure how. Asking your guides to give you very, very clear sign, very clear indication. One, give me a very clear sign if this person is to stay or to go. You have to make the choice. Your guides can guide you, but ultimately it's always up to you. You have choice. And if you're wanting to release these toxic people or a toxic connection, that's very Five of Swords, asking how to do that. How do I, please give me clear signs. I'm open to receiving clear signs on how to release this energy. And then put yourself in a receiving mode, being willing to receive that information. All right, in the center of your reading is your higher self in the energy of Ace of Wands, passion ignited. Indeed. This does feel like the energy of a new day, a new you, and a new start, a new beginning. Focusing on that new beginning, focusing on the path, not the rocks in the road. Learn how to navigate those, but don't take it personally that there are obstacles in the middle of the road. Feels like you're learning how to get around those obstacles. Have some fun with your journey. There's as you've taken away beliefs that no longer serve you and people, and stayed away from toxic situations, then there's also this I'm getting that for some of you there is a new passion, a new person coming in. I mean, that's quite a look on her face. Her heart's ablaze. Her very passionate, very exciting, very fulfilling. For some of you, it might be more work related. Ooh, for some of you, as you pull your energy away from toxic people, as because you have this beautiful, lovely energy, very healing energy. As you pull your energy back, as you focus on you, focus on your passions, on what you want to do, you're no longer bleeding out your energy to anyone and everyone. You're being more selective. You're giving to yourself. As this happens, you might notice some toxic people coming back in. You might have been in a habit of chasing, being a chaser, chasing energy. And as soon as you make it very clear and pull your energy in, some toxic people might come back. And yeah, use your discernment, trust your instincts. Is it really worth letting someone who's toxic back into your space and kind of mess up the healing? And it feels like they, as you pull your energy back, they don't get that healing energy, that they have to go through karma. If you reconnect with them and go back, then you don't receive your blessings. You go back into that energy of being blocked. And so your challenge right now is 4 of Wands, foundation and achievements. Your challenge right now is, this is a very starting over, a new, fresh start. Your challenge is to, from this new place, this new you, to choose your friends wisely, choose your, what you want to do, how you want to move forward, who you want to move forward with, because this is going to be the foundation of this next part of your life. I'm also getting, for some of you, your challenge is to imagine, be in that imaginative space of, feels like manifesting. What is it that you want? Have you really spent a lot of time thinking about and focusing your energy on what would it feel like? What is it that I'm wanting to manifest? Is, if it's a relationship, then I suggest focusing on, how do I want to feel without someone coming in? How to feel whole without needing someone else to come in. Healing the relationship with yourself. Healing maybe the balance between your feminine side and your masculine side. Healing different chakra centers, maybe opening that heart space, taking your power back, imagining how it would feel to live in a body that was healthy and vital. If it's been a while, then imagining, when there were times when you felt so healthy, when you could do anything, when you had all the energy that you needed. This is so interesting. Twice now, this card has kind of popped out. So the Devil in reverse. So you're releasing limiting beliefs, detaching. Ooh, you are gaining control. You are letting go of a lot of toxic energies. I'm also getting if you can use your imagination, imagine what it would be like if, let's say, you were supposed to get a refund a refund check or something, or some type of money coming in, maybe it's your paycheck. What if it was 10 times, add another zero, move the decimal point over? What if you held that check and you were like, oh my gosh, I was expecting a few dollars and now it's a couple hundred, or I was expecting a couple hundred and now it's a couple thousand. Like, oh my gosh, how would that feel? That surprise, that delight, like the appreciation, oh my gosh, oh, wow. And touch back into that energy. What if wanting to release toxic connections was 10 times easier than you expected? How would that make you feel? Staying in that energy, activating that, how appreciative would you be? Having people show up to help you, not needing to work so hard, having people step in to make life easier for you, 10 times easier. How would that, unexpected, whatever you're imagining, I'm getting, and what your higher self and source is suggesting, is offering, is that you've put a limit, and maybe your imagination has been limited because things have been so dark and difficult, and there's been so many delays. And so you're manifesting at the level of your imagination, and allow source to come in and times that by 10. How would that feel? It's not time to play safe. How would it feel to be 10 times more appreciative, to have whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, whatever that list is? When a limitation comes up during the day, say, wouldn't it be great if not only did I get that, but I got 10 times more than what I expected? And how would I react? How would that feel in my space? All right. The lesson is 4 cups in reverse. Disconnect and boredom. Your lesson is to allow the blessings in. I feel like there's a part of you that has been so disconnected and dissatisfied with your life, with who's been in your life and the situations that have been in your life, that you might have forgotten what it feels like to have blessings come in. And the lesson is to allow blessings to come in, to take down your guard, to open up that heart space, to let down the defenses. There's to come into emotional balance. There's something here about learning how to deal with emotions as they come up. That the goal isn't so nothing bad ever happens again, nothing that you might perceive as bad, but to know that when something comes up that is emotionally triggered, to know that you will be able to deal with it. Ooh, okay. Some of you, and again, I'm getting this is for some of you, might be wanting new love, a soulmate or twin flame, looking for that connection. And there's a calling for you to get into that space of trusting yourself, loving yourself, realizing, choosing yourself, taking care of yourself, not abandoning yourself, reminding yourself with lists and affirmations that how wonderful you are, how talented you are, how lovable you are, how caring you are, how amazing your energy is, how giving you are, how much more balanced you are. You've been doing so much work for so long on yourself, on healing, that it's time to really appreciate how far you've come. How far have you come since the beginning of the year? How far have you come since 5 years ago? Also getting clear on what you would want in a connection, how you want to show up, how secure you want to feel in that connection. You want interdependency instead of codependency. You want someone who also loves themselves. So you are not constantly chasing someone and over giving. Your job in the relationship isn't to constantly heal them and heal the connection. Someone who is strong on their own, who can reciprocate it. You need help, they're there. And if they need help, you're there. Something more balanced, someone you can share your emotions with. Some of you might have had very shallow, be connected with people who just don't feel comfortable with emotions. They don't feel comfortable with your emotions. They don't feel comfortable with their own emotions. Feels like you're wanting something deeper, something more expansive. And loving yourself enough to allow someone to come in, to trust yourself enough that when someone shows up, that you can discern if they're right for you or not. The advice is harmony. Okay. For some of you, this is more of a work situation, and for some of you, this is partnership, and for some of you, it's both. There's this really fast-moving energy coming in, opportunities for partnerships that are very harmonious, that work really well together, where there's growth. This feels very heart-centered. So connections, whether it's in business or or a relationship type of energy, where it's coming in fast. Out of the blue. This is unexpected. Like at the beginning of the reading, an opportunity coming in, unexpected. Feels like usually if my phone buzzes during a reading, I just leave it and focus on the reading, but I was just drawn. I was like, I need to answer this. And because I felt a pull, and that's what this feels like. And it was one of the messages was a business opportunity. And so trusting that you don't have to, there's no hard set rules that says that I can't pause the video. Trust if something comes in, if it's right for you. Yeah, wow. 10 of Pentacles. Whatever this fast-moving energy, very fast, coming in, a partnership or partnerships, it leads to financial security, long-term success. For some of you, you could build a family with this. For some of you, maybe it's more like a soul family. And again, if you're like, yeah, that would be nice, times it by 10. Like, how amazing would it be if it was even bigger than you imagined? The advice is to release any emotional baggage, anything that you are carrying from your past. It's time to release those, to move forward. And if you're, well, I don't know how to release, I've been trying to release, ask your guides. Ask for 10 times the ease in releasing this. Imagine how that would feel. That, oh my gosh, how would it feel if you woke up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this person. I haven't been in the past. I haven't been licking my wounds. It's been like weeks. I've been free from this energy. How would that feel being on the other side? How would it feel a year without contact, a year without thinking about them, a year without that woundedness? And I get that a lot of you are exhausted. This has been a long journey. You're almost there. Again, whatever you need to do to release, that's in your highest and greatest good, to release whatever and whoever, whatever beliefs, whatever situations, and whoever is not in your highest and greatest good. So you can bring down those defenses, because that defensive energy keeps your blessings out as well. When you're open and healed, then blessings start coming in. So what a great reading. Wow, what a nice shift in the energy. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your comments and likes. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care.